What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. Maybe you can hear it in my voice. Oh man, staying up to midnight is not easy. These are signs that I'm old. I mean, I'm not super old, but I think it's just, I'm not used to it. So we made it. I used some caffeine to make it to this point, but I want to make sure I'm able to sleep after this. So I'm switching to just, I'm going to drink some bubbly water here. I think that's going to help me kind of keep rolling. So anyways, we're here. As I'm looking at the track list, we got 20 songs, a lot of songs. So I think the reality is what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to just not stop too much as we're listening to it. I'll point out things that kind of stand out to me, but we'll listen to it more for the feel of it. And then whatever turn out to be the biggest tracks from the album, if you guys want to see me do individual track reactions to those, I'll do individual videos. And I'll probably get a feel for it too as I'm going, which ones kind of will require like a more in-depth reaction. As we're looking here, songs that we've already listened to, Me First, Speeding, Tear It Down, and Long Live Pab. I didn't actually get to this one, Give Me a Sign, the closing song. I guess it's with YB, so I'm excited to hear that. But I think it's time. Are you guys excited? Oh man, what do we got? 57-minute playtime. This is gonna be rough. All right, here we go.
I'ma get it. You can turn my headphones up on this one. Nah, I really gotta make these niggas feel me. Whatever their words is, I sit by the leader, and I don't wanna kill them. I'm taking my people, running the jack up and keeping my heat up. Yeah, QRN. We're born in this shit, not sworn in this shit, and I also got my heart torn in this shit. I just guess that come with the street like
Hold up.
Look, why would you not? We're born in this shit, not sworn in this shit, and I also got my heart torn in this shit.
I was born in this shit, not sworn in this shit. I also got my heart torn in this shit.
You did, I just guess that come with the street like look.
Guess that just come with the street life.
Check this sign. I'm really just about to tell him how I feel. 50 Cent, not talking power, got attachments on the go. I got the net for about the hour, told that bitch she had to go. Neiman Marcus in my closet, dropping rackets on some clothes. I bought some turkey bash from Target just to bag up all these balls. I call up Peasy with a lean at, Weezy with a beans at. Way back, this Maybach, massage me when I lean out. I've been going through some pain, but still maintain. I bought on 7 cents. I feel like Lucy, I've been going through some pain. I gotta keep my face. You try to take my chain, you might well take a cup of five. See, I've been walking through the rain with fucked up J's. You know my lifestyle real. Back and forth the youth detention. This for all the ones that doubted me, that thought I'd be a victim. Shout out all the ones that shot at me, cause I done got a million. This for all the trappers selling dope, tryna run some fucked up J's. You know my lifestyle real. Back and forth the youth detention. This for all the ones that doubted me, that thought I'd be a victim. Shout out all the ones that shot at me, cause I done got a million. This for all the trappers selling dope, tryna run some racks up by the store. This for all the smackers, keep that pole. This for the ones who really sticking to the code. I hope you get up, pill and come home. Get up, chase some dollar bills, fuck a hoe. Cause if you catch a couple years, they gon' go. They gon' treat you like you just another goal. Not talking power, got attachments on the go. I got the net for about the hour, told that bitch she had to go. Neiman Marcus in my closet, dropping rackets on some clothes. I bought some turkey bash from Target just to bag up all these balls. I call him Peasy with a lean at, Weezy with a beans at. Way back, this Maybach, massage me when I lean out. I've been going through some pain, but still maintain. I bought on 7 cents. I said like Lucy, I've been going through some pain. I gotta keep my pistol. Not talking power, got attachments on the go. I got the net for about the hour, told that bitch she had to go. Neiman Marcus in my closet, dropping rackets on some clothes. I bought some turkey bash from Target just to bag up all these balls. I bought a smoker EBT just for a grind to get some groceries. I can't wait to get on BT to promote. We got bowls of weed. Last thing 5 liters, snakes on screaming, now we smoking V. It's hard to start the violence, even though I'm riding with YB. GM GMG, shout out for the realest nigga on my team. No fuck with 49, but we be quick to rob you for your chain. I done ran a 49 yards, 50 on the chain. Teddy at the 7.
Sorry, I'm gonna pull it back a little bit.
Thought the violence, even though I'm riding with YB. GMG, shout out for the realest nigga.
Hold on. I didn't go back far enough.
Target just a bag of poly balls. I bought a smoke at EBT just for a grind to get some groceries. I can't wait to get on BT to promote. We got bowls of weed. Last thing 5 liters, snakes on screaming. Now we smoking V. It's hard to start the violence even though I'm riding with YB.
It's hard to stop the violence even though I'm wilding with YB.
Shout out for the realest nigga on my team. No fuck with 49, but we be quick to rob you for your chain. I done ran a 49 yards, 50 on the chain. Teddy at the 7 while we gripping drinks in New Orleans. Worry about what's in my double cups, I'm feeling like Lil Wayne. Promethazine in a yellow rubber touch and scrape coat thing. Ballin' like a mellow, free my brother, filthy coat. Fucking rush it on another level, trapping in the dope game. 50 Cent, not talking power, got attachments on the go. I got the net for about the hour, told that bitch she had to go. Neiman Marcus in my closet, dropping rackets on some clothes. I bought some turkey bash from Target, just a bag of Bolly balls. I call him Peasy with a lean at, Weezy with a beans at. Way back, this Maybach, massage me when I lean out. I've been going through some pain, but still maintain, I bought no 7. I said like Lucy, I've been going through some pain, I gotta keep my piss. Sitting, not talking power, got attachments on the go. I got the net for about the hour, told that bitch she had to go. Neiman Marcus in my closet, dropping rackets on some clothes. I bought some turkey bash from Target, just a bag of Bolly balls.
Wow. I mean, in terms of instrumental, that was a crazy instrumental. So good. Strong choice to open the album. And then in terms of the lyrics, very reference heavy. A lot of rap references, album title, song, TV references, football references. There was a lot of references in that track. All right, looks like the next one we got is called Blame. Let's see what we got here.
What's up, JP?
Baby, play them keys.
24K golden on her, go out to shawty, I'm a fan of you. I just spent $2,500 on the Balenciaga purse for her. There ain't no way you ain't proud of me. There ain't no way I lost the Rari key. I think they hate I came from poverty. All day I'll pay like Monopoly. Project baby and designer, keep it cool, honey with 'em.
Sorry.
Ain't no way I lost the Rari key. I think they hate I came from poverty. All day I'll pay like Monopoly. Project baby and designer, keep it cool, honey with 'em. Money counter on the counter, kinda cool, 120. My neck and wrist they shining, you can't do nothing with me. I'm all in traffic, Danny Phantom, who gon' shoot something with me? My first safe was a shoebox. 30 clip, I wrapped it up and tasted a shootout. We hustled.
Yo, my first safe was a shoebox.
My first safe was a shoebox. 30 clip, I wrapped it up and tasted a shootout. We hustled out in the schoolhouse. Brand new rape, catch me riding phone while I'm out of bounds. Fettuccine, I've been getting more while I'm out of town. Lamborghini passing by your bitch, I know I made her smile. He ain't never give me, that's exactly how I hate her sound. RP the dog, cause all I know is take the paper out. Probably lost it all and got it back, tried out a vacant house. My little dog be trying to catch a head, I tell him chase the cash. My other partner turn into a rat, you can't erase your past. All day I'ma dream about that sack was.
Something I want to point out in terms of the delivery here, if you listen closely, like he's coming in and like rappers put in ad libs, but they also layer. So to me, the difference between ad lib and layer, like ad lib is like you say something different in the back that like complements and goes with what you're saying in terms of like your regular verse. Layer is when you say the same lyrics that your verse is saying, but you might do it in like a different tone, a different volume, a different register. Like sometimes when it's singing, they might go high pitch, low pitch. He's coming in the back here, but specifically with that layer, it's doing an interesting thing where it's going from side to side from in the headphone. I've said this so many times, like it's a little thing, but it makes a big difference when you're listening to a track. It gives you like this feeling of movement. It's very different than just hearing constant sound from both sides. that's standing out to me right
Tell
now.
them chase the cash, my other partner turn into a rat. You can't erase your past. All day I'ma dream about that sack while swerving in the sky. Came up from the bottom and you saw me, you can't tell me that. There ain't no way you ain't proud of me. There ain't no way I lost the Rari key. I think they hate I came from poverty.
Yep.
All day I'll pay like Monopoly. Project baby and designer, keep it cool, honey with 'em. Money counter on the counter, kinda cool, 120. My neck and wrist, they shining, you can't do nothing with me. I'm all in traffic, Danny Phantom, who gon' shoot something with me? Michael Jackson, Billie Jean on the radio. Laughing to the bank with candy paint on that adventure door. 100,000 on the chain, private plane and foreign hoes. This the life I wanna live, cash out on designer clothes. Jet skis in Miami, ocean fatty, got my wrist so frozen. Coding crazy, I done wasted AP on the Mary clothing. 1800, I done made it, 18 on the Motorola. Baby money, think you taking something, I'ma put you on. 200, I done paid that and then I made.
Sorry, what did he say?
Coding crazy, I done wasted AP on the Mary clothing. 1800, I done made it, 18 on the Motorola. Baby money, think you taking something, I'ma put you on. 200, I done paid that and then I made.
He says something about he made it on a Motorola. So I don't know if he's saying like he was hustling back when his phone was a Motorola. I don't know if that was a reference there, but that caught my attention.
Counting money in the Maybach while shawty laid back. Burberry fitted cost me 8 stacks. You know that they cap. I clean the money off of Ajax. You can say that. There ain't no way you ain't proud of me.
I love this chorus, man.
No way I lost the Rari key.
Oh, so good.
I think they hate I came from poverty. All day I'll pay like Monopoly. Project baby and designer, keep
Fire.
it cool, honey with 'em. Money counter on the counter, kinda cool, 120. My neck and wrist, they shining, you can't do nothing with 'em. I'm all in traffic, Danny Phantom, who gon' shoot something with me?
Fire chorus. Wow. What a second track. Okay, third track we got Lost Ones. Let's see what we got. When I think of Lost Ones, I think the most famous Lost Ones I know there's probably a number of them, but it's the Jay-Z on his, I think it was on his Kingdom Come album. That's a good song too if you haven't heard it.
Everybody up the hill. Hey, so that's weed.
Riding, everybody sliding, bang on my waist on 95, you never hiding. I'm back from the gutter, the trenches raised me off the porch with a Glock. Better watch the ones who clean.
Hold up.
Everybody sliding, bang on my waist on 95, you never hiding. I'm back from the gutter, the trenches raised me off the porch with a Glock. Better watch the ones who claim they love you for the draw, they get guap. These niggas tempted by these slut hoes who fucking the block. Ain't no more love in my heart, and I don't mean to question God, but if he kill my partner, am I wrong if I go get him back? I look around and see they gone, nobody got my back. If you a rat and having racks, then you gon' get respect. Fans, raise your hands if you know a nigga. That shit ain't 100, that all the real niggas in it. They show love when he come round, all the trail niggas in it. I cashed out on 100 pounds, got real killers game. I gotta watch out how I'm walkers in the field like I hate us. With that Glock, I rock, I won't.
So just to point out again, this is a delivery that he does often where he cuts in while his previous line is still being delivered, and he kind of then, it's different than what I was describing earlier with the layering where you say the same word, but like, or the same words, but now he's actually starting the second line while the first line is still finishing up. This is probably the second or third time I've heard him do this, and I think it's definitely growing on me. I like the way it sounds.
All the trail niggas in it. I cashed out on 100 pounds, got real killers game. I gotta watch out how I'm walkers in the field like I hate us. With that Glock, I rock, I roll in the field with my ladies. Stolen cusping on they body corner store, we drop our face. The double on my nigga block, I'm sipping walk while on it fresh. I told that hoe to suck my cock, don't kiss no ass, I'm chasing pay. New AMG, our money, giving brains, ain't an entertaining. I don't even got a cola, got a cup, I'm just a drink of mine. Cold like the Napoleon, red, I root, I red laser. I was out here on my own without a home, not even daycare. Now they know my money long, they tryna come around like they. We shoot at those, y'all hit up on. Really the plan, when not to pay. Ain't no more posting on that corner, my best advice not to stay. What time we on, you know the type where wearing gown heels and fake. I'm back inside of me, just raised me off the porch with a Glock. Better watch the ones who claim they love you for the draw, they get guap. These niggas tempted by these slut hoes who fucking the block. Ain't no more love in my heart, and I don't mean to question God, but if he kill my partner, am I wrong if I go get him back? I look around and see they gone, nobody got my back. If you a rat and having racks, then you gon' get respect. Fans, raise your hands if you know a nigga. That shit ain't 100, that all the real niggas in it. They show love when he come round. trail niggas in. I cashed out on 100 pounds. I got real killers game. I gotta watch out how I move, cause in the field like I hate. Oh, take that K, bring y'all the pain. That banger niggas know we rich and they ain't hard. Till the young and jump, I bangin' with that Drake. Song, I got bombing on my dental from my ankle. Last song, got me thinking about my nigga Trigger, California. I still got a couple pillows that I got it bagged on. I'm sleeping with my pistol, I can't have a glass on. I still got a couple killer that could tell me train on. Break it, toss in the river, the nasty dealer black on. 50,000 and riding, we straight from all these vacuum. We gon' need some more money counters. I broke the last one trying to count. I swung my heart in the projects, but ain't been round that I got out like 1, 2, 3 went to dropping. Y'all dropped the 3, but y'all ain't got no kill. In the trenches, raised me off the porch with a.
Hold up.
Break it, toss in the river, the nasty dealer black 50,000 and riding, we straight from all these vacuum. We gon' need some more money counters. I broke the last one trying to count. I swung my heart in the projects.
That's what I thought he said. I need more money counters. I broke the last one trying to count whatever number he said. Flex on him.
Been round that I got out like 1, 2, 3 went to dropping. Y'all dropped the 3, but y'all ain't got no kill. In the trenches, raised me off the porch with a Glock. Better watch the ones who claim they love you for the draw, they get guap. These niggas tempted by these slut hoes who fucking the block. Ain't no more love in my heart, and I don't mean to question God, but if he kill my partner, am I wrong if I go get him back? I look around and see they gone, nobody got my back. If you a rat and having racks, then you gon' get respect. Fans, raise your hands if you know a nigga that shit ain't 100. That all the real niggas in. They show up when they come round. The trail niggas in. I cashed out on 100 pounds. I got real killers game. I gotta watch out how I move, cause in the field like I hate us. Oh man, we be rolling. Let us in this bitch and we gon' send shots at the door, man. Dope man, I'm the dope man. Look down at my neck and wrist like brick is super cold, man.
Nice. The chorus on that one was a lot longer. I think I like the chorus on Blame a little better. Not because of the length necessarily, but I think just the sound of it was so catchy to me. Like it was, I liked it a lot. I like that song. I just, the only thing that kind of stood out to me, there was the lines I pointed out, but it stood out to me that the chorus was a lot longer on that one than the previous one, which just means that like if you look at this, the song length, it's almost the same length, right? There's like 25 seconds, 26 seconds time difference. So it just means that you lose that time in the verse, which is okay. Like not every song has to have a long verse. We've heard this one, so I'm just going to try to play it through unless I notice something maybe that I didn't notice the first time, but this is called Me First. We did a reaction to this on the channel. Oh, what happened? Can't play the current song. Why?
Everybody up the hill.
It's gotta be Lenny.
Okay, maybe it's just an error.
Check out, kick it, you the realest off top. What made this shit a bigger difference is I come from the projects. Swear to 10, baby, just pray for my demons. That bitch could say I've been trapped by the Nemas. I'm on these pills, I might fly out of Venus. Have a mama fail that she see me on the scene. I'm living out my thoughts for real. For real, now look what he worth. I done see my man and drop the till on this t-shirt. I swear to God, right, traumatize. I'm going out, I letting my heat burst. You crossed me one too many times, so now I gotta put me first. I lost some pennies, nickels, dimes, so now it's time to put me first. You broke the code when it was time, so now it's time to put me first.
I remember, man, I really, really like this chorus.
To keep it real, I really been broke. It's like my heart done really, really been broke. I get the chillies, think I'm guilty just for seeking for hope. This from the heart, if you can feel me, I'm just speaking for bro. It's like Jakaya, like a butterfly that won't fly away. And not for you, I jeopardize and I go ride with the K. We be sipping scissor like champagne, Chardonnay. 250 on the kisser, pull a parking lot to race. They really let me hit her when I found out he fucked Jay. Damn, cause you was my thug, I made sure food was on your plate. So much shit got me hurt, I take it day after day. It's like I gotta pop these perks so I could heal all the pain. I'm on these pills, I
remember I said that last time on that line. I gotta pop these pills because I'm in so much pain.
Heal all the pain.
Heal all the pain, sorry. So I can heal all the pain.
Pills, I might fly out of Venus. Have a mama fail that she see me on the scene. I'm living out my thoughts for real. For real, now look what he worth. I done see my man and drop the till on this t-shirt. I swear to God, right, traumatize. I'm going out, I letting my heat burst. You crossed me one too many times, now I gotta put me first. I lost some pennies, nickels, dimes, so now it's time to put me first. You broke the code when it was time, so now it's time to put me first. I gave Jay the chain back, cause to my child, she the mother. Off the script of my little daughter, shit, I gotta move court. My girlfriend about to go to college, gotta leave, I don't trust. It's like it's fire on my heart and from the blood. Sometimes I wish that I could fly all the way out of space. Yeah, everything I do for family, wonder will they do the same. I know that.
Yep, I remember that delivery. That was, aside from the chorus, that was possibly my favorite part of, like, sonically, my favorite part of the song.
My girlfriend about to go to college, gotta leave, I don't trust. It's like it's fire on my heart and from
Right
the
after
blood.
this,
Sometimes
right
I wish
here.
that I could fly all the way out of space. Yeah, everything I do for family, wonder will they do the same. I know that the camera roll the dice and play the game. Yeah, so many posing, now I'ma flip the town with this game. Get this on the camera, I'm a cold, I just wish that I could see way more of your face all in my dreams. But I don't wanna be with you no more, babe. I'm on these pills, I might fly out of Venus. Have a mama fail that she see me on the scene. I'm living out my thoughts for real. Now look what he worth. I done see my man and drop the till on this t-shirt. I swear to God, if I traumatize, I'm going out, I let my heat burst. You crossed me one too many times, so now I gotta put me first. I lost some pennies, nickels, dimes, so now it's time to put me first. You broke the code when it was time, so now it's time to put me first.
Fire song. I feel like it was even better hearing it again. Alright, next up we got Plenty Muscle.
Quando, Rondo. My bridges, I'm sagging. My mama don't like it, I'm swagging, but fuck it, I'm keeping my right. That's the cabbage, the trenches, the bitch, right, the price that you want it, gon' get it, we tight. Them bitches be clapping, we rolling them up in the swisher, backy, you know that we happy. These niggas be claiming they hot, be so cool when they rapping, but really be hoes and be copping. Rapping and trapping, the entrepreneur. Clean my shoe with a knock and I came out the sewer. Assassination that came out the look. Fuck all that waiting like Nike just do it. Watch Ziggy and Peasy whipping out the store. Infinity 20 had the 22. These niggas they envy glizzy up and shut it. I'm rocking Fendi, speaking to the jeweler. Touchdown like I'm playing for Dallas. My nigga came on and went right back to trap. I fuck the baddest bitches from Atlanta. I feel like the baddest bitches from Savannah. Yellow interior, Hellcat mush. Try to come and catch up, I don't fuck with you, but I'ma put up a bucket. All in for a quarter, I'm in the buzzer. Skinny nigga, but I got that nigga if I take on no rocket. RP.
We had a number of sports references there. The first one that I caught, I might have missed one before that, but was the touchdown like I play for Dallas or something like that.
All in for a quarter, I'm in the buzzer. Skinny nigga, but I got that nigga if I take on no rocket. RP take off, I'm keeping my rock. Tryna get me some kilos to put on my partner. I came in from zero, breaking in the pot. I can't change up on leaky local, that my part. Think on something you really know, cause we got chopped. I can't put on no Jeezys, really, he ain't solid. Except for the loyalty to make a profit. And if you ain't loyal, I don't want you on. I know you can't afford when I'm whipping through time. Not the wet dicky suits when I'm getting up pop. Walking sex with the crew, leaving out your patrol. Not the regular boosters, the new white side. Got a scratcher for you when he walk out that cell. I'ma spend all these blues on the back of Chanel. Fucking spend the whole crew, we gon' really bring hell. Rapping and trapping, the entrepreneur. Clean my shoe with a knock and I came out the sewer. Assassination that came out the look. Fuck all that waiting like Nike just do it. Watching Ziggy and Peasy whipping out the store. Infinity 20 had the 22. These niggas they envy glizzy up and shut it. I'm rocking Fendi, speaking to the jeweler. Touchdown like I'm playing for Dallas. My nigga came on and went right back to trap. I fuck the baddest bitches from Atlanta. I feel like the baddest bitches from Savannah. Yellow interior, Hellcat mush. Try to come and catch up, I don't fuck with you, but I'ma put up a bucket. All in for a quarter, I'm in the buzzer. Skinny nigga, but I got plenty muscle the way you should take. RP in my pocket, they fill with.
You know what? Let me let it play a little bit, and then I'm gonna say something.
I'm in the buzzer. Skinny nigga, but I got plenty muscle the way you should take. RP in my pocket, they fill with their face. Trying to take out the car, we not catching no case. Swear that cat out the lot, should've looked at their face. 38, that revolver is keeping the case. All these comments keep coming, it's stuck in the base. Pulling up on your corner, we serving the way. Chopper goes out the thumb, make it sound like Fantasia. All shit like in white diamonds, they think that.
Ooh, I like that.
In the page, put it up on your corner, we serving the way. Chopper goes out the thumb, make it sound like Fantasia. All shit like and white diamonds, they think that I'm rich. You a red, black, and white, I done read all the page. I'm one of the artists that ain't no debate. I'm one of the artists that's up in the lanes. No time for waiting, I want it, I get it. Fuck all the patience, I got that on rich. Gotta put on my mask, cause I know I'm the sickest. I know I'm the illest, I know I'm the trillest. Rapping and trapping, an entrepreneur. Clean my shoe with a knock and I came out the sewer. Assassination that came out the loot. Fuck all that waiting like Nike, just do it. Watch Ziggy and Peasy whipping out the store. Infinity 20 had the 22. These niggas, they envy Glizzy up and shut it. I'm rockin' Fendi, speaking to the jeweler. Touchdown like I'm playing for Dallas. My nigga came on and went right back to trap. I fuck the baddest bitches from Atlanta. I feel like the baddest bitches from Savannah. Yellow interior, Hellcat, mush. Try to come and catch up, I don't fuck with you, but I'ma put up a bucket. All in 4 quarter, I'm in the buzzer. Skinny nigga, but I got plenty muscle.
That's got to be one of my favorite beats so far. There was a lot going on there, especially in the beginning when he first started rapping. There was this build that was happening in the back behind him. My only criticism of that song is, and I think it's only really standing out to me even more so because of what I said about this song, about Lost Ones. That's 2 songs now within the first 5 tracks where actually you could say 3 songs. It's kind of following a little bit of a sequence. Like in 50, he had really long, what could have been called a chorus, even though this is kind of like his intro, and he was repeating that. And then same thing in Lost Ones, and then same thing in Plenty Muscle. And in between with Blame and Me First, you had a better ratio of chorus to verse. But I feel like now with 3 songs in the first 5 tracks, where just from the way I like to listen to songs, I felt it's too repetitive, because when the chorus is this big and then the verses are this big and then your song is 3.5 minutes long, it feels like most of what you heard was a chorus. And I know it's the best sounding part, I know it's the catchiest part, I know all of those things, but for me, I need the ratio to be a little bit better, because the chorus is just to like get people's attention. It's the thing it's called the hook, right? It's going to hook people to the song. The verse is where your work is supposed to happen. That's just the way I like listening to music. So that's my only criticism so far. We're getting into speeding. I've done this as well, so we're going to try to let it play through.
By the corner store, that's the Merc Squad. Let that third eye. I just wanna buy things I never bought. That new car garage. Oh shit, that go Rondo when he steady leaning. Catch me where I'm with my blick, they want a 6 feet, man. On her, I cash out with them racks out on some D&G kits. 300 blackout in the track, I be steady speeding. Trap house whipping remix. 30 spot, I need it. Day and night, no, I don't care about this life, I'm leaving. Diamonds bright as diamonds shine, I see the anemic. Wrong or right, you know I'm riding, that will let me see it. I can never leave my brother, that just on some G shit. Ain't been the same since Big Bro Pablo left us all on defense. Yeah, she my main, but I don't trust her, and I really mean.
I remember when I did the reaction, that was one of my favorite bits of this, where he says, I think he said Big Bro Pablo left us all on defense. Man, just like the I guess the analogy, or I guess the metaphor, or I don't know what the correct word would be there, the figurative representation that line has. I love that, man. It was so powerful and such a creative way to say that sentiment.
Ain't been the same since Big Bro Pablo left us all on defense. Yeah, she my main, but I don't trust her, and I really mean it. He in the ring with no umbrella, you just wanna be. All of my gun at the fastest. From the bottom, I make this shit happen. Got some niggas that still in the trenches, a lot in the prison who steady be trapping. And I'm screaming for reminiscing. These niggas be dissing, we hopping in traffic. Every day on a mission to run up a million, we wrapping the press up in plastic. I keep it right in the Bentley, cause I know they envy and really won't static. I made a decision to get up and get it, I know that I cannot go backwards. One call and I'm making you vanish. My dog, yeah, that really my best. Lunch all, I walked in with the baddest. Point call, out the window to ratchet. The mind I promise, live it up, can't lead this. way. Just being honest, never thought that things would be this way. Right around with 100, catch up, he gon' bleed this case. Two double cup, and when he pull up, you gon' see his face. Oh shit, that go Rondo when he steady leaning. Catch me wearing with my blick, they want a 6 feet, man. On her, I cash out with them racks out on some D&G kicks. 300 blackout in the track, off after steady speeding. Trap house whipping remix, 30 spot, I need it. Day and night, no, I don't care about this life, I'm leaving. Diamonds bright as diamonds shine, see that he anemic. Rondo right, you know I'm riding, that will let me see it. I can never leave my brother, that just on some G shit. Ain't been the same since Big Bro Pablo left us all on defense. Yeah, she my main, but I don't trust her, and I really mean it. He in the ring with no umbrella, he just wanna be real. No, I'm not happy, I was born back in March Madness. Shawty bad, yeah, she the fattest. Matter of fact, she look fantastic. New double lock, ain't wrapped in plastic. I think I might go Mac Black. That's just to show that I ain't average. One thing for sure, I'm still blue flag. He keep a pole, but he ain't savage. Turn around and look what happened. Stick to the code, that's automatic. We kicking doors like wood a race. With double load the dashboard jacket. You must ain't never check my jacket. Straight up and blow another catch. Jumped off the porch and got a ladder. Too much codeine in my bladder. Fall like Kobe, that's a tragic. No ice out rollie, that don't matter. We kick it low key, not together. My uncle told me chest no check. Look at my trophy on the dresser. That my little Wody know we next. Y'all niggas owe me, pick a scratch up. Oh shit, that go Rondo when he steady leaning. Catch me wearing with my blick, they want a 6 feet, man. On her, I cash out with them racks out on some D&G kicks. 300 blackout in the track, off I be steady speeding. Trap house whipping remakes, 30 spot, I need it. Day and night, no, I don't care about this life, I'm leaving. Diamonds bright as diamonds shine, I see that he anemic. Rondo right, you know I'm riding, that will let me see it. I can never leave my brother, that just on some G shit. Ain't been the same since Big Bro Pablo left us all on defense. Yeah, she my main, but I don't trust her, and I really mean it. He in the ring with no umbrella, he just wanna be rich.
Nice. Yeah, like I said, I've heard that song before. In that second verse, probably my favorite part is the Kobe reference. I'm a major Kobe fan, so anytime an artist does some sort of connection or anything like that to a Kobe line, I'm really going to like that. I feel like it was a little far away. But notice, like, you know, so again, I just said Plenty Muscle had a bad ratio, in my opinion, of hook to chorus. Sorry, hook and chorus, the same thing. Hook to verse or chorus to verse. And then right after you have Speeding had a much better ratio. I kind of paid attention to the time near the end. So the last verse, I think, was, well, I didn't see exactly, but I think it was close to like 40 seconds long, or maybe a little over 40 seconds long. And then the last chorus, I was able to see the time, and it was about 40, just under 40 seconds, like 37 seconds or something like that. That's still a very long chorus. However, when the verse was, you know, slightly longer than it, you don't feel it as long. So I definitely like that's there. I hope it doesn't keep going back and forth like that, where one song is super long chorus, very repetitive, and then the next song we get more of the verses. I would like more verses from him because I think he's very talented. I want more of the bulk of his work. So now we got Cut You Off.
Ain't that DJ Charles over there? Looks like DJ Charles.
Q-R-N. Fuck me like the last time. Tell me it's my last time. You don't call my phone no more and tell me pull up right now. We've been playing for too long. You should be my wife now. I ain't worried about none of that. Just shut up, bitch, and pipe down. You know I'm a fucking fiend. For a bad bitch, yeah, I know a ring. When I met you, I seen the finest things. Shawty jump up on it like a trampoline. When I pull up, I'ma slut you out. Eat your pussy, kiss you in the mouth. You want a bag, I'ma rush it out. When we beefing, I'ma cuss you out. All around the world, I'm still at your house. Cause I can't find a way to cut you off. I tried it all. Find another bitch, my problems are solved. And I got that pip on me, slut you out. Now I can't find a way to cut you out. That P shit, I ain't no P. I'm a L, I'm a lover. Turning off that trap, I'ma fuck her to Usher. Let's make a movie, babe.
He say, I ain't no P, I'm an L.
I'm a L, I'm a lover. Turning off that trap, I can't find a way to cut you out. That P shit, I ain't no P. I'm a L, I'm a lover. Turning off that trap, I'ma fuck her to Usher. Let's make a movie, baby. Hit her on my iPhone and she let me save it. Put pussy water wet, she keep it waving. She don't want no kids, but she keep swallowing baby. Told her I was on the way, so she went and saved. See, I ain't really shit, I'm just glad that I made it. Throw it in the car, we done blessed the whole backseat. Laying on the bird, got her running like a track meet.
Listen, remind me if I ever somehow, by some random, weird, strange happening, meet Quando, Rondo, to not sit in his backseat. Please.
Laying on the bird, got her running like a track meet. 100-yard dash, shot it right in thick like a ride at Six Flags. When I pull up, I'ma slut you out. Eat your pussy, kiss you in the mouth. You want a bag, I'ma rush it out. When we beefing, I'ma cuss you out. All around the world, I'm still at your house. Cause I can't find a way to cut you off. I tried it all. Find another bitch, my problems are solved. And I got that pip on me, slut you out. Now I can't find a way to cut you off.
I like that. That was short, sweet, to the point. Great ratio. Like he I guess the part that was repetitive was very short. I guess it was a hook, but like the song is so short, I don't even know if you could call it a hook. I know he repeated it, so I guess it would be, but the song was 1:50 seconds, 1:49 seconds. But I liked the concept. I wasn't sure where he was going with it right at the beginning. And then I kind of got what we were talking about. I actually liked that one, yeah, I did. All right. I don't know why I said I actually like that one, but it's probably because I feel like I'm criticizing it. I'm not criticizing it in a bad way. I'm just for me, I just like when the verses are a little heavier. I you guys don't have to agree with me, but that's just kind of how I feel. Tear It Down. I believe we also did this on the channel. Pretty sure we did.
Pass me like a new pulse real quick.
Yeah, we did this.
Yeah. I'm a little stressed out right now. Let's light it up for me. That's a couple $100 grand, 200 something on the dash. Came up from the bottom, if that's the question you wanna ask. Think shit all right on the sand. I just pray that I don't crash. Your brother thuggin', raise your hands if you got get back for your man. Won't go out of my for certain. 50,000 timing perfect. Project house and blood on top, the street too deep to do a verse. Fuck that, let me pop a perk. Spin that shit again, I wish that Pablo made it out the search. Spin that shit again, I swear to God that shit really hurt. Oh man, yeah, the cops come. In the streets were really harder than lava. All these snakes in my front yard, they knocking our dogs. That shit be fake, be the same one. They claim that they love you. They the same that got me traumatized. Ain't gon' be a homicide. Change, that's cause I'm going through this pain. I watch my cousin die. They ain't us, they can't put down this drink. That's even though I tried. K, that's the code name for cocaine. We serve it through the night. K, that shit y'all seen on that camera was I 7'1". K with the Christmas, I'm a bella bro. It's no way. I done really had to grind and clap from out the mud. Fade, I done had to switch my haircut just to dodge a charge. Fuck 'em cause we living large. Buddha got the toughest tuck game with that dirty rod. Up that plane at 30 shots. Ain't dying by the gun but living by it. That's the art of war. Finally I'm the one.
Ain't dying by the gun but living by it. That's the art of war. I pointed that out in my longer reaction to this. This is gonna be one of my favorite songs on the album, 100% sure.
Up that plane at 30 shots. Ain't dying by the gun but living by it. That's the art of war. Finally I'm the one who really got it in them foreign cars. Won't go out of my for certain. 50,000 timing perfect. Project house and blood on top, the street too deep to do a verse. Fuck that, let me pop a perk. Spin that shit again, I wish that Pablo made it out the search. Spin that shit again, I swear to God that shit really hurt. Oh man, yeah, the cops come. In the streets were really harder than lava. All these snakes in my front yard, they knocking our dogs. That shit be fake, be the same one. They claim that they love you. I'm on one, I went 2 for 2, my niggas out the 3, throw out that 4. But my niggas jumped it out that SAB. Number 5, at another 5, standing on our 10. Fuck 11, we be dodging 12 with this after net. 13, I was spitting writing rounds without a pen. 14, I was on my grind and fresh from out the pen. 15, fucked up in the mind, all I know is spit. Forever 60 to the day I die, we catching me gon' get it. This shit is not no competition on my...
Man, I said this in the long reaction too. That second verse, that entire number scheme that he did from start to that point, Fire.
This shit is not no competition. On my own place and I'm winning. Foreign cars, yeah, they pink slipping. I know that you thought they were in. That's cause you all in my business. Fuck it, go get some binges. I know that these niggas envy. Yellow bitch look like raining. Kitchen peasy, a chemist. A lot of shit I invented. But fuck it, let them pretend it. We slanging, I can't prevent it. I leave the D, my little brother. I leave all these bitches. And all I know is the hustle and flip it till it's a million. What's more, I'm up for certain. 50,000 time imperfect. Project God's blood on top. The street too deep to do a verses. Fuck that, let me pop a perk. Spin that shit again. I wish that Pablo made it out the search. Spin that shit again. I swear to God that shit really hurt. Man, the cops come in the streets we really harder than law. But all these snakes in my front yard, they knocking our doors. That shit be fake, be the same one. They claim that they love y'all.
Tear it down. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be one of my favorite tracks on the album. We're almost halfway through, but that, to me, that's a standout track, more so than anything else that has been played so far. I like Speeding, I like Me First, both are great, but for me, and you know, I see that Tear It Down has less plays than both of those, but I do think it came out after them, so it hasn't had as much time. But for me personally, Tear It Down is kind of like the one for me. And then Blame was awesome. So I think if I was to pick a top 3 so far, we're 8 tracks in no particular order. I think Tear It Down, Blame, and man, Me First. I think Me First. Cut You Off was one that surprised me. I think I like that one a lot, which is interesting. But we're going to check out Vision. As I'm kind of getting through this, guys, I have a feeling that I may need to do a 2-part. We're already at 41 minutes. I'm assuming by the time this one, I don't know how long it'll take. This will be fast because I just did a reaction to this. It got blocked, but I just did this. And then we'll listen to Heartaches, and then we'll kind of see if we're already at about close to an hour. Then I'll do a part 2 because it's getting pretty late. It's already almost 1 a.m. for me, which is very late for me. But all right, let's go. Vision.
Quando, he go crazy.
Damn.
Brand new cash came, brand new bags in, brand new 30 clip in my ratchet, brand new Tefka bang for a bad bitch, brand new LK, brand new black Benz, new money, new year, same problem. Now homie painted blue shit, top shot up. They don't wanna see the Tim off that monitor. Blue coming home this year, grand photo. Catch a head, empty clips out of toe. Drop a bag, getting killed, that's what I'm on. Sippin' that, crack the seal, sticky styrofoam. Don't call me slack, 60 crip on my island. Came around my rollie, no wonder I'm ignoring all this pain, I ain't sober. Yeah, serving cane with that toaster. Could be really selling cocaine at my roaster. I'm from the bottom of the map, so we keep a scrap. Don't got no donkey to the trap, coming this around. He let them birdies take a bath, running.
Man, the electric, I think it's an electric guitar in the back on this instrumental. Sorry, the downside of having the fizzy water is that I'm feeling some burps trying to come up, and I'm trying really hard not to do that on my reaction. Yeah, I forgot what I even stopped for because now I'm thinking about my...
Could be really selling cocaine at my roaster. I'm from the bottom of the map, so we keep a scrap. Don't got no donkey to the trap, coming this around. He let them birdies take a bath, running it up in mouth. Ballin' like the Cleveland Cavs, jumping out the gym. He rockin' Mary mixed with Tim, super fresh to death. In the kitchen cooking yam, hustle he a chef. They know that D don't give a damn, play you getting left. I'm tryna sell it gram for gram, I done took a L. Brand new merch squad, brand new third ride. That Brand new Birkin bag, look who I bought it for. She got a brand new body, shawty need a brand new car. I'm like a rock star, mixed up with a Rastafari. New money, new year, same problem. Lil' homie painted blue shit, top shot up. They don't wanna see Lil' Tim off that monitor. Proof coming home this year, gonna bottle. Catch a head, empty clips out of tall. Drop a bag, getting killed, that's what I'm on. Sippin' night, crack the seal, sticky styrofoam. Don't call me slack, 60 grip on my iPhone.
Nice. Where would I be? We just listened to this, so I'm gonna let it play through.
Killers at my front door, that's all I know. And I'm on Mars right now.
Although I got blocked.
What would I be without this watch? What would I be without this chain? What would I be without my dog? What would I be without my gun? Where would I be if me and Poppy never took that flight to LA? You'll be right here with me, nigga, instead of in the grave.
Man, that line hit me really hard when I heard it, and it hit me just as hard right now. What would happen if we didn't get on that plane? You would still be here with me instead of in the grave.
In the grave, in the grave. Lord knows sometimes I pray, times I pray, times I pray. Down low, drop to my knees and pray. I just pray, I just pray. Slow mo, I can't put down this drain, down this drain, down this drain. That's what, bro, you let me hurt inside. Hot bro, they don't know what I'm feeling. My ghost, I can talk to the ceiling. Nigga, that he wicked, he spoke on my nigga. We all out the window, hit him with extensions. Okay, there's plenty problems on my mental. I guess that I'm the product of the trenches. I took a whole honey, made more money, no problem, tell you what it did it. Niggas be capping, taking care of women, don't do shit for family, I needed they niggas. Maserati traffic, think it's a rental. My bro, get away, he the real. When I walk through the door, I'ma smell like a million.
Sorry, let me pull that back a little bit.
Maserati traffic, think it's a rental. My bro.
Maserati, drive that thing as a rental. You know, when people say like if you're having a rental, you can like abuse it a little bit more. But you know, he's got money like that, so with his own, I think he said Maserati, right? With his own cars, he's driving them like the rental.
Money no problem, tell you what it did it. Niggas be capping, taking care of women, don't do shit for family, I needed they niggas. Maserati traffic, think it's a rental. My bro, get away, he the real. When I walk through the door, I'ma smell like a million. It's a quarter to 4, selling dope with the killers. The real ones label me the realest. What would I be without this watch? What would I be without this chain? What would I be without my dog? What would I be without my gun? Where would I be if me and Poppy never took that flight to LA? You'll be right here with me, nigga, instead of in the grave, in the grave, in the grave. Lord knows sometimes I pray, times I pray, times I pray. Down low, drop to my knees and pray. I just pray, I just pray. Slow mo, I can't put down this drain, down this drain, down this drain. That's what, bro, you let me hurt inside.
That was awesome. Sorry, I was just getting a whole bunch of notifications. I guess because like it's typical that things would drop on a Friday, or I think a Tuesday's another day, right? That's big for music drops. So I'm getting a lot of like YouTube notifications of songs that are dropping right now. Anyways, you know what? I know what I said. I said I was gonna try and do Heartaches and then stop. But you know what? There's 20 tracks on the album. 10 tracks is halfway. I think we'll call it there. I apologize if you guys are disappointed. I'm just really tired and I'm struggling to. I just feel like why would I force it and then get a low quality reaction? I want to make sure I enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to it because in this first half, I had heard this, I had heard this, I had heard this, I had heard this. So we had 4 tracks of the 10 that I had already heard. On this second half, I've only heard this. Long Live Pab. I haven't heard any of these. So this reaction, I think, is even more important that I'm awake and aware. I'm going to try to wake up tomorrow and then carve out some time to finish this off. good. I think it's a good album so far. Like I said, my only criticism is I wish there was more verses, and this is purely because I'm a fan of his. Like, I think he's extremely talented, and again, for me, it's like the hooks are like the bread. Like, it's cool, it makes it a sandwich, but you know, the verses are the meat. Let's be honest, we want the meat, right? Like, that's where he's going to deliver his message, and he's going to show off his ability, his penmanship, his delivery, all of those things. So that's it. Like, I just wish there was more of that because I'm a fan. But in terms of the sound, it's amazing so far. I'm really looking forward to the back half of it and see what we got. And some of these titles are interesting to me. We got Heartaches Right Away, Rest in Peace, Fat Fat. From the bottom, like, if this is what I think it is, I love rags to riches stories and lines and songs, so I think I'll like this. Long Live Pab, already a big fan of this. Nightmare, I'm curious to see what this is about. And then, of course, the song with YB, I got to make sure I am ready for that one as well. Yeah, thank you guys for being here with me. I'm going to do my best to turn this around right now, and then tomorrow I will hop on and finish the rest of the album, and same thing, try to turn it around same day if I can. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time. I hope you have an awesome day, an awesome night. I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see you, I don't know. I'll see you later. Bye.